first question comes in mind, what exactly a conical pendulum is? So just to explain that conical pendulum with simplicity, I am using a simple arrangement. I have this blue color string and this green color ball, and I attach the ball with this string. Now conical pendulum is hang this arrangement like this and then rotate it in this manner. Fine. So now you can easily observe it is forming a circle. Moreover, there is an angle formation from the vertical in this particular situation. Fine. So now let me allow to draw a diagram. Definitely will not use the chalk. This is the stand from where I can hang this object. Fine. And then it is the presentation. So now what is happening on this? Rotating like this. Fine. So this is conical pendulum, a type of arrangement that you can also use for explanation of simple pendulum over here, but here I am using it in this manner. Now let us try to analyze what is happening on over here. So first what I will do, I will complete this diagram. This is angle theta. Now this is, let us say, point O and this is point A. So this AO is R, this radius. L is the length of this string which I used. Now how many forces are acting over here? Before that, let me allow to write down a simple relation, that is sin theta is equal to R by L. As and when required, we will use this. From here I can say that there are two forces acting. Okay. So what are those two forces? Two forces. Number one is tension T along the string. So this tension is acting along the string, and another is your well known force, that is weight mg vertically downward. Now what I can do, I can write down these terms over here, that along string T, fine, which is explained over here. Let me allow to close it in a box. Important force. And second aspect is weight mg, fine. So mg acting downward. Okay. So the entire story is going to be associated with these two forces. Once again, please take a look over here. Now there are two components of tension possible, one along this direction, this dotted line, another along vertically upward. So let me allow to write down the equations over here, that is T cos theta is equal to mg, let us say equation number 1, and another is T sin theta is equal to mv square over r. R is the radius, equation number 2. Fine. Now from these two equations I can write down a simple relation, that is tan theta is equal to v square over rg. So now if it is required to find out either the value of angle or the velocity, we can use this relation. Now one may say that someone required a specific relation to find the velocity or tension. So that relation, rather than driving, I am going to mention directly. And how I can mention those relations? So please allow me to erase out this portion so that I can mention those relations about velocity and tension. So from here I can say that velocity you can directly mention as r under root mg upon L square minus R square whole to the power 1 by 4. And about the tension, what you can say that tension T is equal to mgl upon L square minus R square whole to the power 1 by 2. This is the difference. It is 1 by 4, it is 1 by 2, and these two are bifurcated. Fine. Now you can say, is there any numerical or any, you can say, application of this concept? So I think it's better to explain a simple concept onto this formula, and that is going to be this way. Let me show you next slide. It is this question. Fine. What is this question? A bob of mass m attached to a string of length L. I think there is no problem in visualizing this. This is the same arrangement. It oscillates in vertical circle. Fine. Speed of bob is v when string makes angle theta with vertical. Find tension in string at this instant. So it is your diagram. Fine. This is your diagram of this particular question. Now here, obviously I just completed this discussion, but still this is angle theta, this is length L. Now what are the forces acting over here? It is mg. Fine. It is mg cos of theta, and it is mg sin of theta. Fine. So about the tension which is acting along this string, what I can say that T is equal to mv square upon L plus mg L cos of theta. Sorry, it is not L, it is mg cos theta. Mg cos of theta. So now with this you can easily find out the relation. So see the beauty of that concept, how easily you can find out the relations and various answers associated with any type of questions.